Valentine's Day, everyone. It's Amanda here with your February 2019 RuneScope. We have Venus, the goddess of love, here to help us with February's readings. And of course, the big news is your 2019 Love RuneScopes are now available over on my Vimeo channel. You will find the link below. Of course, your 2019 yearly RuneScope is over there as well. And the 2019 Career and Finance RuneScope is there as well. So lots of 2019 stuff. Also, part 2 of your February RuneScope is there. This month, a new year means new decks. And my sister got me this beautiful deck for Christmas. It's Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides, Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer and B. Sturgis. I mean, these cards are just gorgeous. I mean, look at this, the artwork on these. So definitely check out, let's see. I just love it. So thanks, sis. But yeah, definitely check out your spiritual guidance reading for February. In conjunction with our runes here on YouTube, I will be using the beautiful Tarot Art Nouveau. This is by Lunea Weatherstone and Antonella Castelli. So let's see what the month of love holds for you. Hey Capricorns, let's see what February has in store for you. Gotta make sure this bag, I have a hole in the bag. So I have to make sure and turn it a certain way so that the little stones I have in there, little gemstones that I have in there to charge my runes, don't fall out. February 2019 for Capricorns. Which runes want to talk to Capricorns about February 2019? Thought I had it, but then no. I had most of them, but there were a few that didn't feel right. There it is. So as always, Capricorn, keep in mind these are general readings. The general reading caveat applies. Not all of these messages will be for you. Some are going to be for the other Caps that are watching. That's why I always recommend you check out the video for your rising sign as well. Actually, the majority of you will probably find that that is always more accurate than these general sun sign readings. If you would like something far more specific, keep in mind that my 1-hour New Year's sessions will be available through February 28th only. So if you would like to get 2 full readings, one covering the first half of the year and another covering the second half of the year, along with some time for questions, that'll be available through the end of February. Once the spots are gone, they're gone. So book with me today. Drop me a line if you want to book that. Of course, the 30-minute session is always available as well. All details are below the video in the info box. With February, everybody's been getting, and I know Valentine's is in February, but yeah, a lot of, that's been a theme. Love, relationships has been a big theme, and it isn't every year, so I'm finding that interesting. So the challenge or the focus, that's where we start here. We've got, for the tarot card here, we got the 9 of Rods in reverse. Here's what it looks like in this deck in the upright. Well, so I think the challenge is not waiting for something to resolve itself. It is kind of like taking the initiative. For some of you, this may be in regards to health or a health issue. So for you or for someone connected to you, there's a lot of masculine energy here. So, if you are a female, it could be your husband, your boyfriend, your brother, your father. And if you're male as well, it could be another male, but or it could be you. Yeah, don't wait on a doctor to contact you. Don't wait on a specialist to contact you to set something up. If they said they were going to get in touch with you or back with some results and they're not, but for whatever reason, this is a challenge to resolve this. It could also be a goal that you're working very hard to achieve and you're waiting to hear back and you're just not. But it's coming up as your challenge. So for whatever reason, like you may have trouble getting in touch with the person you need to speak to. You may have trouble getting the information that you need. You may have trouble, or you may just be like, oh, I don't know if I should call. I don't know, you should call. So there, leave messages. But yeah, maybe one of those things. It's like, okay, I did call, I left a message, but they're still not getting back to me. So call, leave a message, give them a couple of days. If you don't hear back, do it again. Because there is, like, something needs to be sped up. And if you just kind of if you go at someone else's pace, that's, it's going to be better if you take the initiative, or the results will be better, or it will get done faster, because this is something you really want taken care of. It's something you really want. It's a job you really want. It's a person you really want. Okay, for some of you single Capricorns, this could be somebody that you are interested in romantically, that you are crushing on. And I kind of feel like this came up in your love reading. So, I mean, if you haven't watched your love reading for the whole year over on Vimeo yet, the link's below. I would definitely check it out, because I feel like this came up for you. Like a crush, you having a crush, or somebody having a crush on you, Capricorn. So, but this is kind of like, don't wait for them to make a move. You got to make a move. And yeah, you may be uncomfortable doing that, some of you, if you're a more reserved, conservative Capricorn. Because I've seen Capricorns that are both. I've seen some very outgoing, they'll say anything Capricorns. And then I've seen others that are more shy, a little more like that you kind of wait for someone to show interest. You need to take the bull by the horns if you want this person. Okay, because maybe they're just really good looking, or there's somebody else interested in them. Maybe a lot of people are interested in them. Also, Capricorn, if it's somebody who's interested in you, don't keep them waiting. This is really kind of like because it's like, oh, well, this person texted me, and so I have to wait 2 days or a week, or I don't want to look desperate or thirsty or whatever. Just message them back, because, they may be messaging a lot of people, and they may be, interested in you, attracted to you, but if they're getting the message that you're not, and this could be if you're male or female, if it's a male or female that's interested in you, whoever it is. But it's like waiting is not the thing to do in February for whatever or whomever you want. You got to go for it and keep on it in some cases, Yeah, because waiting could lose you the opportunity, lose you the battle. It could delay things even more here. Also waiting if you want to start a family, or waiting if you want to have children. Maybe you were planning on doing that in February, or like you were going to start trying, and then something comes up and you're like, well, maybe it's not the month or whatever. I would get started on it. I mean, again, delaying could ruin the outcome. It could make it, especially if you are kind of like, if you've been dealing with fertility issues, it does seem like February is a month that you could be successful. So for sure, don't wait. Don't delay it. Don't put it off if that's what you want. We'll talk about why I'm talking about that here in a minute. But you got some fertility runes, and also the Sun card coming up here in your reading. So the Sun has a lot of associations with children. In the present energy, so this would be for the majority of you, end of January into early to mid-February-ish. For others of you, it could be going on anytime you're watching this video, in the month of February or even later. But we've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse in the present. Let me see what this is. What's coming through with these runes here. Well, I think stability is returning, actually, particularly when it comes to relationships, partnerships, but you may not see that in the present. So in early February, especially if maybe you're crushing on someone, you're trying to get something going with someone new, or, you know, that sort of energy, you may kind of be like, because everything's so mysterious, you know, maybe you're just getting to know this person and you're not sure, like, is this going to work out? There's a lot still hidden about it. And you're just, it is kind of a wait and see, but again, it's like, maybe this is just extreme impatience for some of you, because I mean, some things in life we don't have a choice but to wait and see how it turns out. But if you have to do that in February, you're going to just really feel antsy about it. It may be like, oh my gosh, I just want to know the answer. You know, I want to know everything about this person, and I want to know it right now. And there's this impatience. So that could be too for some of you. The challenge is just waiting on something you have to wait on. But if you can speed something along, I would take any steps you can to do that. Whatever your goal is, whatever it is you're going after, whatever it is you want to accomplish. So, but yeah, you may be in the present like, oh, does this person like me? I'm not sure. Because I feel like you will have put yourself out there in some way, or you feel you have. But you may still be like, okay, well, they're talking to me, but are they interested? That sort of thing. But yeah, there's something that you're excited. It looks good, especially regarding partnership, relationships, pregnancy. So this could be like, okay, we tried. Now we just got to wait and see if it took, right? Got to wait and see if that happened. It's hidden right now in the present energy in early February. This could also have some connection to the 4th of February. This could be the day or the time that you're especially feeling like, I just want to know the answer. I just want to know what's going on. I just want like someone to get back to me. I want to know if we're dating, or if, you know, this is a romantic relationship, or if I got the job, or if I got the partnership, or if I'm pregnant, or if we're getting good news about health, because this could be health stuff too with the pentacles here. Like, did this work? Is this going to work? Is this pill or treatment or whatever going to work for me or my partner or someone close to you, perhaps? You got some really good runes around this though. So if there's a new, something new that you're trying health-wise, or a new fertility treatment, or a new procedure regarding that, or any kind of health issue, you got really good runes around it. I think you're going to have a lot of luck around this. So if you're single and, you know, there's no one that you're crushing on, they could show up on the 4th of February, or here in the present in February, early February. And it will be kind of a stroke of luck how you meet, I feel like, for many of you. Actually, some of you could be meeting someone through an ex or someone you dated before, particularly if you stay friends with people you've dated, or, you know, it could be somebody that you or kind of start interacting with on an ex's Facebook. Maybe it's a friend of theirs or a relative, or and maybe this wasn't a serious long-term relationship. Maybe it was just somebody you dated for a little while, and you just decided you were better off friends. But it doesn't have to come through that way, but that's one of the messages I'm getting for some out there, or a few of you, that may be how you meet this person or start interacting with this person. If this is a job, it is going to enable you to stop holding on to your money. You could be landing a client. Again, a very fortunate, fortuitous business partnership. Could be what you're agreeing to here. And it's really going to enable you to stop having to like really hoard your money, because that's what this is in the upright. In the reverse, it's more like, money's flowing in and out more freely. You don't have to document every cent, although you will anyway, because you're a Capricorn, and that's what earth signs tend to do. But You know, you put every cent on your spreadsheet or you know, all of that. So, yeah, maybe you won't feel like you have to budget so much or hold on to everything so tightly because this new fortuitous business partnership or job offers coming in, it's very lucky and exciting. So I feel like this would be one that is very, it's a job that you want to do. It's not just the money that's positive, but it's the actual work. The help that's going to be available, we do have the Emperor card. And Yara. So this is somebody who is an authority in his field. Like he knows everything there is to know. You know, karma brought you into this person's office, into this person's life. For some of you, this could be the person that you're meeting. You know, the Emperor would be, you know, probably a little bit older than you. There could be a big age difference, honestly, with the Emperor, because he's above all of the kings. This could be your father. Your father could be helping you out in some way. But yeah, if this is someone you're meeting, it could be a male or a female, but generally when the major arcana come up, as a gender, it's normally the gender that's coming up as. So for many of you, this is a male, and he may be an Aries or a fire sign because this card is associated with Aries. Results could also be coming from whatever this person is helping you with by April or Aries time, end of March, early April, or this relationship could significantly kind of take a big jump forward or really start to develop by end of March, early April. So this is somebody who is, he's a very good leader. He probably owns his own business or he is in a position of management. He's the boss of the company. So it could be this new client, this new boss. He's going to bring steady, reliable income or steady, reliable results or a steady, reliable relationship. And again, it is a karmic meeting. No matter how he's helping you or no matter how you met him, you were meant to find him because he's exactly the person you need at this time. And you're gonna see results from whatever this is that he's involved in. Because again, how he's figuring into your life is gonna be different from Capricorn to Capricorn. But, you know, he's definitely exactly the person you need in a certain area of life right now. And, he is a reward. He really is a gift to you. For efforts that you've put in the past or things that you've been through in the past. So you're really gonna look up to him no matter who he is and respect his opinion, respect his advice. This could be a consultant. If it is a boss, like he is absolutely a magnificent leader. He runs a tight ship, but he runs a fair ship. And I don't feel that you will ever feel unhappy with the decisions that he makes because he tries to take everybody into consideration. I think you will be of the same mind as he is, and you'll really like working for him because it starts at the top, right? And if this is who you have at the top, then it's going to trickle down, and the entire culture of the company will be, you know, a lot more fair and unbiased. And you know, that's a big thing with the Emperor is I want everybody to be as happy as I can make them. He knows you can't please all the people all the time, but he does try. But not afraid to let people know when they've gotten out of line. So a good boss, a good leader, and an authority in his field. Now, what must be accepted about February? We've got the Two of Swords in reverse. And here's what it looks like in this deck in the upright. So a block is being removed. Okay, you've got people you can rely on. For some of you, this is a blockage being removed in regards to fertility if you want to start a family, because this is the rune of family, interdependence, you know, the group dynamic. Perhaps some of you, it's maybe you felt blocked in finding or working somewhere where you felt like it was like everybody really like did their job and helped each other out, and maybe this is a smaller company. You got the emperor, who's the owner, he runs it, and it's a smaller group, but it really does feel like a family. It may even be a family-run business. Others of you, you know, going back to this, there is something in February for some of you that you have no choice but waiting on to hear the results or just to kind of see how this is going to work. Again, like, is this fertility treatment going to work? Is this health treatment I'm taking now or going with this consultant, is that going to work? There's something that you just got to kind of wait to see the results. So there's a bit of a delay, but it looks very, very positive, because with this in the reverse, it indicates, again, a block being removed, the mystery being revealed. You take the blindfold off and see, this pill really is helping me. This prescription really does work, or it's better, or the dosage is better, or whatever. This therapist, maybe you're the emperor is a therapist or somebody helping you with something like that, and you are using some tools or trying something you haven't tried before, some method of healing, and you got to wait and see the results. You got to do it for a while before you see the tangible results, but then you do. And whatever this is, you're going to be recommending to other people. Some of you, this may be a group, like you're meeting with a support group, you're meeting with, like, you're finding this group of people that, you know, either are dealing with the same thing that you are, they're going through a similar experience, but it's through them that you're able to, some of you may be going through an experience together. Maybe this is like a whole group of you trying a new treatment, or, you know, like a trial or something. Or this came up for someone else, another sign. I forget which one, but maybe it could be connected. Or maybe it was Pisces. It could be connected. But yeah, health seems to be on the mind of a lot of people. Now, others of you, if this is not health or fertility related, again, we kind of talked about how it's just job related, and you feeling like after a long delay of maybe working in situations where you always felt blocked or kind of held back or held down or not appreciated, that's going to be the opposite here. For some of you, this may be a block with meeting people. For those of you that this is more of a love connection or a love relationship, maybe you kind of blocked yourself off, walled yourself off, and had just kind of given up on that. And now through maybe your group, your family, people you already know. Again, some of you could be meeting this person through someone you already know, someone you already have a relationship with, not necessarily romantic, but for some of you, it was somebody you used to date, and that's how this person is coming in. And it's like, oh, I'm really enjoying spending time with people again. I'm really, you know, I hadn't been doing that, and it's really nice to kind of socialize again, because I'd sort of given up. Or it's really nice to just kind of go out and meet new people, maybe looking for someone to have a romantic connection with. And, you know, maybe it's just the excitement of having a crush or kind of talking to somebody. For some of you, that's kind of making you feel like, okay, I want to get out more and socialize, because you're in a better mood. You're feeling excited about life again, because it seems like maybe it's been a while since that. January may have been tough for you, Capricorn. You know, it's winter here in the Northern Hemisphere. A lot of people experience depression or just feeling down because it's so dark and cold, and, you know, nobody can go outside and there's no sun. But the sun's coming out, because that's the result of February for you, Capricorn. So this is, yeah, children, fertility, good news, success, recognition, recovery, if it was a health thing. So by the end of February, this doesn't seem like a long wait at all, but even if it's just a few weeks to see if you're pregnant or if something took or if this new treatment is working, I do feel like you're going to have some very positive news, very positive results at the end of February, or that's what you're going to take away from February when you look back on it, right? As we go later on in the year, maybe particularly by summertime, June 21 to September 21 for some of you, you're going to look back and say February is where this started. And, you know, by summer, it's like things are better. Things are really looking up. We're really in recovery. This can also be recognition from someone that you care about, like this recognition that I like you and you like me, and this could have legs. This could be going somewhere. It's definitely a celebration. So I think February, if January and certainly last year was tough for you, Capricorn, it does seem like February to through the summertime is going to be very positive. You're achieving a lot of things. Some of you may be receiving a promotion, graduating, getting a certification, reaching a lot of career goals. And it may be through the help of this. For some of you, for those of you in school or studying or at university, this could be a professor who really is going to be kind of a mentor to you. It could be somebody who helps you find a job, particularly if you're graduating this year, if you're graduating in May or June. This could be somebody who's like, hey, after you finish school, you've got a job here, So, and that may be what's putting a spring in your step here. So that's what I see here in general, Capricorn. But join me over on Vimeo. I'm going to shuffle the beautiful messages from your animal spirit guides cards. I want to see if we can get more information about, this energy and how best to handle the waiting or the impatience. So that link again is below. I'll see you over there. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you back here next time.